Create a food safety culture, not a food safety program. Hello all, welcome to my Haccp presentation. My name is Aishwarya Prasad. I am pursuing Food and Nutrition Management course at Georgian College. Today I would like to take a small presentation on the topic HACCP. Hope you all enjoy. So let's see what is HACCP. In simple terms, HACCP is a management system in which food safety is addressed through the analysis and control of biological, chemical and physical hazards from a raw material to its finished product. So basically, HACCP is applied mostly on food industry. Why is HACCP so important? What's the role? Actually, it is the framework that monitors the total food system from harvesting to consumption to reduce the risk of foodborne illness at each level of production. To control potential hazards in food production, monitor and control major risk. HACCP plan. To conduct a Haccp plan successfully, we must follow some rules and regulations. For that, there are 5 preliminary steps and 7 principles. So, let's see what they are. The first preliminary step is assemble the Haccp team. It includes supply chain department, production, engineering, quality checking, etc. The team should be a multidisciplinary in nature. It must include at least one Haccp coordinator. The next step is description. Full description of the product should be given, like how it is made or prepared, storage, its expiry date, what are the ingredients present in it, etc. The next step is intended use and the consumers. The intended use of the product should be clearly mentioned, like the expectation of the consumer. For example, for ready to use or cook items, it should be frozen or tinned properly for the actual use of the consumer. The next step is step 4. Develop a process flow diagram. Construct a flow diagram by identifying the various steps that are included from production to packaging for the product. The next step is verify each step. The Haccp team should perform an on-site review of the operation to verify the accuracy and completeness of the flow diagram. Modifications should be made to the flow diagram as necessary and documented. After these 5 preliminary tasks have been completed, the 7 principles of Haccp are applied. The first principle, conduct hazard analysis. What are the common hazards we know? It may be physical, chemical or biological. So in Haccp we have to check all the potentials like microbiological, chemical or physical. The next principle is determining the critical control points, that is CCPs. Actually, this step acts as a control point in which if a hazard is identified, control measures are applied to modify the product from the hazard or to keep it from the safety level. The next principle is establishing critical limits. The critical limits must be specified and validated, like cooking till required temperature, time, moisture, pH level, cooling, reheating properly, proper storage, etc. Principle 4. Monitoring. Monitoring is the scheduled measurement or observation of a CCP relative to its critical points. Monitoring should be provided in time to make adjustment to ensure control of the process to prevent violating the critical points. It should be measurable. The next principle is corrective actions. This action is required to ensure that the CCP has been brought under control. Store raw ingredient in refrigerator at 4 degrees Celsius or below is an example. Cooking to temperature of 74 degrees Celsius or higher for 15 seconds is another example. The next principle is verification. Verify that you have identified and assessed all hazards, like you have set critical limits, trained employees properly, monitored procedures and schedules, and even developed corrective action for that. The last step is, or the principle is, documentation. Set up all the records based on the facts from food regulations like checklist, maintenance report, training program report, control points, etc., so that all the steps and principles for Haccp are corrected. The significance lies in its preventative approach to food safety, which involves identifying and controlling potential hazards at every step of food production process. By implementing the Haccp system, food business can ensure the safety of their products for consumers and avoid potential legal and financial consequences. So, what is the most critical part of Haccp? Hazard analysis. It is critical to identify all the potential hazards that could be associated with the raw materials, processes, and finished products. To assure you identify all the control necessary, this assures the production of safe products. Why is Haccp so unique? The Haccp system identifies specific hazards and measures all their control to ensure the safety of food. Haccp is a tool to access hazards and establish control systems that focus on prevention rather than relying mainly on end product. Thank you all for watching my video on Haccp. Hope you all had a nice time and learned something about Haccp. Before leaving, try to answer the questions below. Thanks again. Bye bye.